Hi guys, thought I'd come on and have a chat about this, how long to play for. As you know, I put a practice regime in group, which will benefit quite a lot of you. It's structured. That one, by the way, is made to. It's probably going to take you about 45 minutes ish. Depends. Could take you an hour for one session. Then it's made to have a break if you can. Maybe for those who can, sort of morning, evening time. But if not, a couple of hours break in between and do the second one. But it's all down to personal circumstances. I realise that. But they'll give you proper practice, not just playing. But this online this lockdown has caused a boom in online darts. Everybody's doing it. It's very understandable. You've got nothing to do. You're absolutely bored stupid. You like your darts. Well, it's great. You can just go on there and play and play and play and play. So why are you not better players? Why are people coming to me saying my game has gone down? I'm talking dozens and dozens of people here approach me. Not just the odd one. My game's gone down since lockdown. Are you playing? Oh, all the time. Playing all the time. Well, that's your problem. You're overplaying. I've done a piece somewhere on it. I'm doing it again. You're overplaying. You need structure. You're mentally jaded. Mentally absolutely gone. You're burnt out. And you don't realise it. Some people can realise it. Other people just keep playing and playing. So what you're doing, you're playing games. A lot of them are games, are competitive games, so you want to win. Well, you're under pressure all the time, so you're firing at scores. It's everything. There's no practice involved here. It's just firing at scores. And when you get so, let's say you play best of 11 games. It can be anything. I'm just using that, and that's hard enough in itself for an average player. But when you're on your third or fourth game of the day and you've been playing every day of the week, you're not playing darts. You're just throwing them as a board. You're not focused. You're not concentrating. Be honest with yourself. Check it out when you're doing it. Am I really focused? No, you're going through the motions because you're tired, mentally tired, which means you're not doing things correctly. So your throw suffers. Your arms not going down straight. You're not giving it your best. And that is the problem. And then if that goes on for any length of time, which it is doing with some guys, bad habits are creeping in. If you didn't have bad habits before, you're getting them because you're too tired to do things. It's not just physical, it's mental. It's a mental fatigue. And faults are creeping in. And they creep in and you keep them because that's how you're playing. And it's a gradual thing. You don't realise the faults creep into your game. And then the more you play, the more them faults stay. And I work with guys, it's hard to get, I didn't have this fault 3 months ago, I didn't have this fault last year. But it's a habit, and habits are hard to break. Any habit is hard to break. So what you need is good habits. Everybody who plays darts, basically, they're proud of the game, no matter what level. It doesn't matter what level you are. Everybody's got different, levels of ability. It doesn't matter. It's your personal journey. It's your personal game. If you play better than you did last week, you're happy. If you play better than you've ever played before, you're happy. It doesn't matter what that level is. It doesn't matter because in darts you can play at your level. There's leagues out there where you'll end up finding your own level. You can go to Super League, go to better leagues, you can go to Super League, go to county. You can go to competitions, you can do what you want. But all the time, you're playing in your level. And if you get out of your level, you're out of your depth, you don't enjoy it, and you tend to drop back down. So it's good. It really is, it's good. Because anybody of any ability can enjoy the game. But what you need to do is enjoy it to the best of that ability. And that that's what I try and do with people who come to me. I try and improve them a bit. Don't try and make them professional players. I can't perform miracles, but I can improve you. And then the rest is up to you. I can put you on the right track. I can get you throwing correctly. There's so many people who don't throw correctly. Oh, well, you can't coach anybody at darts. It's not possible. Say somebody who's hitting a 40 average. What can I say? You know, they're telling everybody that it can't be done, it's all natural, and there isn't a 40 average. Come on. You know, but you get all sorts of people. You can coach at darts. And it's about giving good manners, giving good habits. The rest is up to you. The rest is hard work up to you. But overplaying will not do it. Overplaying will never do it for the average player. You need a structure. You need to say, right, I'm playing for an hour or 3/4 an hour. Whatever. If you're playing for half an hour and you think, I'm not really concentrating, then that's your limit. Stop. Go away, do something else, come back, do it again for half an hour. You can build it up. You'll build it up over a bit of time. But throwing darts when you're not really focused, even professional players, if they're not focused, or something's not right with them, or they're jaded, or whatever the reason, these players who can hit 100 averages will suddenly start hitting 85 averages. You think, what's wrong with them? It was the same for everybody. You've got to give your best. So mentally, you need to be fresh. So for people who've asked, or people who are doing this practice regime, or people who are doing their own routines, it doesn't matter. If you don't feel, if you go up to the board one day and you say, I can't be bothered, I'm not very good, 10 minutes in, I'm not, stop. Just stop. Go away, do something else, come back. Take the day off. You should take a day off anyway, every so often. Just take a day off and do something else. And then you'll know when the difference is, because when you come back to that board, you'll be like, I can't wait to practice. That's when you're alert. That's when your mind's on the job. And like I said, your level of play really doesn't come into it. The trick with this is to improve your level of play. You could work with players forever and ever and ever. They're never going to be above a certain level, whatever that level is. And that's what I say. It's your journey. And you'll get your enjoyment out of being the best that you can be. And everybody can be improved, yeah. But when you find your level, your enjoyment will come from being better than you were before. It doesn't matter if you're a 60 average player and you wanted to be a 90, but you were a 40. You've improved. You'll feel great about it. So don't look at the top players and think, I want to be like that all the time, because it's not going to happen for some of you. And I think you know that. But you'll settle into your own level and you'll enjoy it. And it's about enjoyment. You won't enjoy it if you're not performing to the best of your ability. And that's simply from overplaying. Over practicing, not having any structure, just throwing darts. It's not going to happen. If you've had bad faults and you've improved, and you start overplaying, then bad faults will come back. So don't overplay. I'm suggesting an hour a session, roughly, no more than that, maybe less, but no more than that. Have a break, do some in the morning, do some in the evening if you're possible. Do some at lunchtime, do some in the evening. Have a good break in between, so you're alert all the time. Because every dart you throw, be it practice or a game, you need to give it the full concentration, the full focus. Because you've got to push your arm through, you've got to make sure your elbow's up. Whatever it is with you, you've got to do that, and you've got to be meticulous about it. Otherwise, when it comes to a game, you're not going to, it's not practice, is it? When you come to a game, you won't be able to replicate it. And once it becomes a chore, stop. Once you become, I'm rubbish this leg, I'm all over the place. What's wrong? Just stop. Have a break. Have a break and come back fresh. Play smart. Don't play for a long time. Play smart. I've done a piece on it in a newsletter. I think there's one in group somewhere from a while ago. It is true. It is hard work. But guys, don't overplay. Don't overplay. Don't fall into the trap of more is better. It's not. Not with darts. It's not. It's got to be quality practice over anything. So if you give yourself half an hour of really concentrated, really throwing well, that's a lot more beneficial. 3-4 hours of slogging away and your darts are going everywhere. So you just stop and think to yourself: Am I giving every throw my best, or am I being lazy with my arm, or am I falling into bad habits? Just think about it. And again, it'll affect everybody differently, and you'll always get the smart ones who doesn't affect me. Oh, I can play for hours. It doesn't affect me. I don't need coaching. It doesn't affect me either. I'm all right. And I've always been hitting my 45 average. You'll always get them. And you'll always get the players who, say they're hitting 80s and 90s when they're not. That's the other side. So don't try and live up to somebody else's... Don't try and live up to what somebody else says they're doing. Find what your level is. Work on it properly. This is my level. This is what my performance is. And improve that performance. Don't worry about somebody else. Everybody's at different levels. Everybody's at different stage of a journey. And it doesn't matter about your age. You could be any age. That's still your journey. And all you want to do is improve. So, and I've shown a lot of you guys who know, I've shown you can improve 10 points quite easily on an average. By being smart and practicing right. But don't overplay. Don't get jaded. Take days off. Take time off. If you've got a day where you practice and just really, it's just not doing it, stop. Don't do it. Because it'll do more damage than good. Anyway, it's just a ramble from me, really. But just try and clear up a bit that, you're not under pressure to do this. You're not under pressure. Do it in your own time. But give every dart your best. Think about it. Make sure. Every dart you get straighter, every dart you get more on the target, the happier you'll be. Long term, the more you'll improve. So it's better quality, not more play. You'll just become mentally jaded, and that's no good. Okay? Anyway, good luck, guys.